Hello Internet, I am Xenon and welcome back to FTB Monster. So since last time I went exploring, decided to start a new base, and I found this colourful forest that I call Hat Paradise. And that's because I have found a lot of hats. Oh, I'm wearing this one, fair enough. This Nan Cat, Legion Flag, crazy, other things. I already had that one. We're the boss. There's too many. I'll go with Viking for now. There we go. But yeah, I stayed around here killing animals for quite some time. As you can see, I'm on 27 pages of hats now. So there's 6 per page. I'm not good enough at maths to tell what 26 times 6 is. I can probably figure it out. Things. 46 to 1200 and something. Yeah, no, I think it's around 150. But that's just a guess, not me trying to do maths in my head. It's been a long time since I've had to multiply bigger numbers like that together in my head. I was like primary school. God. Anyway, you might notice my gear's a bit advanced compared to where you might expect, and that's because the first time I tried to record this showing off Hat Paradise, my audio didn't work. The microphone for some reason didn't record, might not have been plugged in properly at the back or something like that. And yeah, so I've kind of forgotten exactly what I was trying to say in that video. I did die because I found some black water and I jumped in it and it has a wither effect. I think it's called sludge. But yeah, you can see there's hats on all sorts of animals around here. It's pretty cool. So for any guys on the server, coordinates up on the top right under the minimap, you can come find it. But it might just be any kind of rainbow forest that has this. Look, it's the same helmet I'm currently wearing. What's this one? Show me your head, cheap. No, it's some kind of hat with earmuffs. Pretty sure I've already got that one. There's pants on head. Underpants hat, panda dude hat, one of my torches, cat on his head. There was a chicken walking around that had a pig on his head because that's a hat. But yeah, I've got the majority of them now, it seems. I haven't seen a new hat in a while from my various meanderings. But yeah, so anyway, well, I guess I covered that in the next segment, so I probably shouldn't go on too much more. This is going to be a very short video, I'm sorry. It was longer to begin with, but things have lost relevance now that I've moved on. But anyway, suffice it to say that out that way I've found a base. I'll elaborate more on that in a second. And yeah, I guess this is Hat Paradise. It's fun. I'm going to probably chop down one of these rainbow trees because I've noticed some cool things to do with the dye and the types of saplings they drop. At least when I chopped down trees for getting black ink, because I needed that for some stuff, I noticed that the black saplings it drops can spawn trees with any kind of wood and black leaves. So it's kind of helpful in finding different types of wood if you happen to want, I don't know, random things. I was looking for ghost wood, and I know I mentioned this in the next segment, but you can find ghost wood just with these random coloured leaves. There's actually a ghost wood tree in here somewhere. I think this is one. Yeah, so there's a few of these around the place. I don't know what the significance of ghost wood is, but you know, you can get it. Oh, there's another one there, another one there. Comes all over the place, just from these different coloured saplings, which is pretty cool. Anyway guys, I think that's all I can really elaborate on for now until next episode. So yeah, I'll play the next section, which was from my original recording session, sort of, because I did a lot of exploring between that episode and, well, that part and my first attempt at recording this. Oh, it's confusing for me right now, but yeah, hopefully this never happens again and I won't have to do this. Because I had to come a long way. My base is 4,000 meters that way. But I wanted to go back to spawn to, oh yeah, this is where the pool of water was. That's right. I filled it in to get all my stuff. Yeah, I had to go back to spawn to set like a teleport point anyway, so I can get back there whenever I want to. But anyway, guys, so that's enough from me for this sec. Hang on, do I have this one? I think I do. Let's kill the cow and find out. Bit of lag. Yep, I've got that one. I need his leather though. Always need leather. Get rid of the meat and the eggs and the bowls. Yeah, so that's it for me for now. On to the next bit. I already had that one too. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna end up being here for another couple of hours just farming hats that I've already got until my sword dies. Not much left on it. Anyway, like I've said like 5 times now, here's the next bit. Welcome back, guys. So I've finally found a place to build a house, and look, this is it. It is state of the art, as you can see, made from only the best quality materials. It's even got a door, and yeah, here's everything I'll ever need. So I got myself a bed, crafting table, furnace. Look, the furnace has even got some food in it. I know a chest with some random stuff, but that's not important. And yeah, so that's it. Game's done. I've collected everything I'll ever need, so there's no point playing anymore. Yeah. No, just joking, of course. So I searched out. I went south from spawn, which is actually in the direction of the dungeon thing waypoint, because I found a dungeon when I was exploring. But that's 7,000 meters away in that direction. Actually represents about the furthest point of land. I think there's probably about another 1,000 blocks south after that. But then it hits water, and I went sailing and went, let's see, 25,000 blocks south from spawn, and at one point I was also 10,000 blocks east. So I did a lot of sailing and found no land. So eventually I was causing a lot of lag on the server from all the chunk generation, so NetNerd teleported me back to spawn, and I came out kind of west, and I think I'm a little bit south. Plus is south, yeah. So yeah, I've gone a bit southwest instead of south and east, but I originally went west and then north, so I don't know how I've ended up back south. That is kind of crazy. Anyway, so after all of that, that was probably somewhere in the region of 5 hours of exploring, because after the whole sea thing that I was on a boat for 3 or so hours, I've spent a bit longer exploring on land, so I've decided to build my house in this tropic section over here. Not where that dirt hut is, of course. That's just going to be my temporary site for storage and whatever else, while I clear some trees out the way over here and then decide exactly what I want to build. So I'm going to, I think, clear most of this landscape. I've got a fresh batch of horses nearby if I ever want those. I don't know why I'd want them, because they don't really work for me. What's this wood? Let's have a look. Ugh, fuse wood. I know Adge was looking for ghost wood, but I think that's only available in Nether according to the tooltip. I have seen a bunch of different types of wood though. Don't take that the wrong way. When I was in that rainbow forest, there's a whole bunch of different types. So I don't know if I happen to see ghost wood there or not. That's what I call Hat Paradise, which is out that way. And yeah, so in my adventures I decided that I wanted to find a... what was it? I wanted a hot springs, an outback, or a mesa biome. I think mesa biomes have been taken out of biomes aplenty because of the default Minecraft biome that has all the clay that I've never actually seen. But yeah, so I found myself an outback biome, which is, there you go, you can see it's that pink one. And I got there and I was like, this place isn't actually that good looking. It looks like this shrubland here, except it's got tall, small stunted trees all over the place and kind of clay ground that's orange. And yeah, it doesn't look as good as I thought it would. So yeah, I also found a hot springs biome that was really tiny. There you go, it looks like these. It's got a whole bunch of little trees like these, except they're normal wood, not jungle wood. But yeah, so I ended up deciding on this little tropics biome because I remember seeing another tropics biome before I found the outback, and I liked that one. So yeah. That up in the sky, by the way, is a slime island. At least that's what I'm going to call it. I went up on one when I was out over the ocean exploring. I pillared up from the ocean. So if someone is travelling out south on the water, you might find a dirt pillar to the sky. leading to one of those. And there's nothing much to them. They've just got slime stuff, and they spawn slimes up there. So yeah, I don't know what they're meant to be for. But yeah, I also found a couple villages. The one I've bookmarked there saying Tinkerer's Hut has actually got 2 Tinkerers in the one village. So I'm going to go back there and raid all that stuff and bring it over here at some stage. So I've got all that. And I've kind of started, this is where I'll mine out in this canyon biome that's over here. I'm kind of tempted to jump up there and show you what it looks like, but it's nothing that special. Anyway, just wanted to show you what this was going to look like before I dug in and started trying to remodel. Oh, and I've got a different hat on now. There you go. I like this one. It's got a pick stuck in my head. Oh, there was a better one though that I was going to show you. Oh no, did I already show that? Yeah, I think I did. Yes, whatever. I think I showed that. I can't remember now. That was like a couple of days ago I recorded the start of this episode. Anyway, back to what I've found when I was exploring, because I found a couple little dungeons and whatnot and cleared them out a bit. There's some that I kind of get stuck on, but I found some Oblivion frames. That's magic bees, so I might have a look into the magic bees mod. It's probably just an extension of the normal bees mod though, so I might have to cover some of the base work before I get into whatever the heck these do. Magical crops sound cool. They seem to do some wonderful things, so I might try to use that. I know you get ender lily seeds or something like that, so I'll see what I can do with these. Love to have ender pearls. But I also found some mistcraft stuff in a village. I think that was the same village, or it might have been a different one. Yeah, I think it was the same village as the Tinkerer huts. But I stole the lectern and a couple of pages, as well as the writing desk. And then I've got a Thormonomicon, and yeah, I found that as well. I've got a Pokeball safari net thing with a horse in it, because I was like, oh, horses are rare, I'll steal one of those. But I'm right near some horses where I am now, so. I've got concentrated essence berry, tastes like creeper, and then that was the thing that tastes like creeper I think it came from, so I don't know what this does. It's just glowy, so I decided to keep it. I found a cool record, the Boulder Fistian record, whatever, and yeah, some other junk. I don't know what most of this does, but I think in terms of what I'm going to try first is probably Thorncraft, and I'll see how much of Mistcraft I'm allowed to do. But I'd like to get a world that has dense ores for mining. That would be great. That's mainly what I want. And then maybe, what is it? Overdrive, I think it makes machines work faster, and permanent light as well. That would be lovely. And yeah, slimy sapling, there you go. That's something I got from the slime island. They have slime trees, so I'll probably plant some of those around the place and see what happens. Yeah, so that's where I am at the moment. And I'm thinking of Thorncraft first. German also recommended to do that because it helps to do it at the start, apparently. Probably because you need to explore a lot when you're doing the stuff. And I've already explored a lot, so I've probably missed the ball on that a bit. Unfortunately. I don't know why I'm getting some FPS issues suddenly. What is it with nighttime and getting problems? Oh. Yeah, the server's doing something. Sin said he went AFK, so I don't think it's him. Oh my gosh. What's suddenly happening? Well, this is a first. I don't normally have frame rate crashes at nighttime. But anyway, I'm pretty much done for this episode. So I know it's a shorter one, but it took me a long time to get to this point. So I'm probably just gonna leave it here. Start clearing out some of these palm trees. And yeah, see where I end up. Make some little progression through the various mods and get me some resources as well, because this diamond sword's almost dead. I do have a ruby sword as a backup, so I've got that much. Anyway guys, that is it for now, so thanks for watching. Leave me advice in the comments section if you think I'm missing anything that's important that I should get started on. But yeah, I hope to see you next time.